And let us know what the Lord has done for you.
I'm Benga Joy. I'm a military personnel. I work in Kaduna NDA. So on the 5th, on Sunday, I left Abuja, where my family is. Then I entered an afternoon train. I went to Kaduna. That Sunday night around 1 a.m., I got a call. I saw my daughter's number called, but when I picked, I was not hearing anything. So everywhere was shaking. But when I called the call, I called back. The number was ringing twice. They didn't pick. I called my husband's line. My husband's line was switched off. I called the same number, my daughter's number. The number was not going. All through. So I was just restless, only me in the house in Kaduna. I just knew that something is not right. Until 5-7, nobody called. I called their number was not going. I dressed up, I was going to work. I got a call. My pastor called me. He said, where am I? I said, I'm already on my way to work. He said, please, something happened, an incident happened in my house. I was shocked. I said, what happened, sir? A kidnapper came to my house, shot my husband dead, took away my 2 children, and my younger brother. I don't know where, I just saw myself in the hospital with my condition. That is how I was battling with it. I was rushed back to Abuja. That is how that day when I was coming from Kaduna, the kidnapper called my line. They were speaking Hausa. So they dedicated 2 people to follow me from Kaduna to Abuja. When they were speaking Hausa, I knew that those are the kidnappers. I gave the phone to the person that they dedicated to follow me. So I was speaking with them, and they said they demanded 100 million. I was like, where am I going to get 100 million? That is how I went to my headquarters. DSS were just reporting, you know. One of my godmother gave me daddy's number to send message. I sent message. I said, no, I have to come here by myself. Last week, Thursday, that is last 2 weeks, Thursday, I was here. Behold, people were waiting to see daddy, but the security gave me chance to see him. Immediately daddy was coming out, I lied, I was crying, that see my condition. That was my children, they've already spent the 5th day in that place. So daddy prayed. I put their pictures on my phone, he prayed, he was crying, sharing tears with me. I knew that tears is not going to be in vain. A week later, on Thursday, on Wednesday night, those kidnappers that they were demanding for 100 million, 50 million, 20 million, their final was 20 million. When they call me, I say, please, can I speak to my children? They will just say, hello, mommy, that is all they'll collect the phone. That I should bring 20 million. That if I should not provide that 20 million, the way they killed their father, that is how they are going to waste the life of the children. That taking life is nothing to them. I was just holding on God, but that Thursday when I came here, on Friday, that commanded the day, I was on that program, I saw daddy measure my case. I said it's not going to be vague because this is nationwide. Everyone is praying for the release of my children and it's going to work. On Wednesday night around 9 p.m., they called me that I should bring 3 million on their own. I should bring 3 million and come and they will tell me where to bring the money to come and take my children. That was, they are going to come here on Thursday early morning. We prepared for them. When they called me that Thursday around 8, they gave me all the items that I'm going to buy and bring, but I should not tamper with their 3 million. I said, okay, that is how I was wrote that I should buy tramadol, the recharge card, everything, all. I should just be buying them.
Demons.
So that is how I bought those things. I look for someone that will help me and release these children. That is how my children were released. They spent 12 days with the hands of kidnappers, walking from every night. They will be walking, going for unknown places, bush. But I thank God, this Mirabel, Mitchell, and my younger brother. But I just give God the glory. I said, before I will go and bury my husband, I will come here and share the testimony what God did for me. They did not molest those girls because I was praying that those girls should not be molested. But they were not molested. I just want to give God the glory for releasing my children for me.
You stand up on your feet, people. That is the kind of nation we are in. With those who claim that there is a government in place. That's the kind of country we are in. If a military personnel can suffer a fate like this, what is the fate of ordinary people? As she said, as she was crying, she was on the floor. My own tears was dropping on her. Dropping on her. And then I mentioned it that night. When you talk, some demons will be saying what they don't know. On a continuous basis, as if there is no security system at all. These people pass through checkpoints. These people have mobile phones that are trackable, yet no solution. And people are there doing what they call business as usual, behaving like everything is normal, with a land that is almost blood is flowing as if it's in the middle of war. She was there that day with a military personnel woman in uniform. We are going to lift up our voice unto God. On a normal day, testimonies like this are avoided for the sake of the emotional content of it. But this one is necessary. We are going to pray. Oh God, to whom vengeance belongs, intervene in our nation. This kind of disaster that is called a system, Father, deliver us from the disaster, this disastrous system. Deliver this nation from this disastrous system, from one disaster to